Welcome back to Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie, and okay, today's topic, this one is going to save you from some very awkward money conversations.
Very awkward. Like, genuinely, these 4 words trip people up all the time.
And before we dive in, listen to this.
Go ahead.
The worth of this jacket is $50. What's the value of this coffee? The price of learning English is very high. This restaurant has good cost.
Every single one of those sentences had something wrong with it. And they feel almost right, which is exactly why they're so tricky.
Because price, cost, value, and worth all live in the same world. They all involve money or something money-related, but each one does a completely different job.
And once you understand exactly what that job is, you'll use them so naturally. So let's get into it. Price. So this one is probably the most specific and concrete of today's 4. And once you understand what makes it specific, everything else becomes clearer.
So the core of price is a number, a specific number attached to something for sale. Like, what's the price of this jacket? Meaning, what is the exact number the tag shows? What does it say right there?
Right, and price is always about a specific thing being sold. Like there's a product, there's a seller, and the price is the number the seller has decided to put on it.
And that's what makes price different from the others. Like price is almost always a real number on a tag, on a menu, on a website, something you can point to and say, that's the price.
Like, the price of this coffee is $4. The price of the ticket is $80. House prices have gone up again. All of these are specific numbers attached to specific things for sale.
And price is the word you use when you're shopping. Like, excuse me, what's the price of this? That's such a natural, everyday question in any shop, in any country.
And price tag is such a common phrase, like I almost fell over when I saw the price tag, meaning the price was so much higher than you expected.
We've all had that moment, like you pick something up, it looks perfectly reasonable, you flip it over and your heart just sinks.
Every time. Like, why does this small candle cost $40?
It's just wax with a nice smell.
$40 backs with ambiance.
Exactly. And price also works in more figurative ways, like everything has a price, meaning every decision, every choice, every success comes with a cost, something you give up or pay to get it.
And pay the price is such a vivid phrase, like he made bad choices and eventually paid the price, meaning the consequences arrived. He paid for what he did.
And price war is a really useful business term. Like the 2 companies got into a price war, meaning each one kept lowering their prices to attract more customers than the other. A price war.
And price point is one of those phrases you hear a lot in business conversations. Like, we need to find the right price point for this product, meaning the specific price that makes sense for the market and the customer, the price point.
And at any price is such an emotional phrase. Like, I would do this at any price, meaning no matter what it costs, no matter what I have to give, I would do it at any price.
So price is the specific number attached to something for sale. It's concrete, it's real, it's on the tag. And it also works figuratively for the consequences or cost of decisions. Okay, expression 2. Cost. And this one is where people start to get confused because cost and price feel similar, but they're actually quite different.
So what's the difference?
Okay, so price is what the seller puts on the tag, but cost is broader. It's the total of everything you give up or spend to get something. Not just the number on the tag, but everything.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Like, the price of a car might be $20,000. That's the tag. That's the price. But the cost of owning that car includes insurance, fuel, maintenance, parking. all of that together is the cost.
Oh, that's such a clear and useful distinction. Like price is what you pay at the moment of buying, but cost is everything it takes over the full experience.
Exactly. And cost always has the thing as the subject. Like, this jacket costs $50. The jacket is doing the costing. Not you, not the buyer, the thing itself.
And this is where so many people make the mistake, like saying, "How much did you cost for this jacket?" That doesn't work because you don't cost anything. The jacket costs. You personally are not for sale, hopefully.
Let's hope not. The correct question is, how much did it cost? Or how much did you pay for it? Or what was the price? But never, how much did you cost?
Please never say that to a person.
Very alarming. And cost works for so many situations, like, how much does this cost? The cost of living in this city is really high. What does it cost to fly there?
And cost of living is one of those phrases you hear constantly in the news, in conversations, in any discussion about money and cities. Like, I moved because the cost of living was too high, meaning the total expense of just existing there, housing, food, transport, everything was too much.
And cost also works figuratively, like that decision cost him everything, meaning the consequence of that choice was losing everything. It cost him that.
And that figurative meaning is so powerful. Like cost, in that sense, is about what you lose as a result of something. Not money, but something real, something valuable.
Like the argument cost them their friendship, or the mistake cost her the job. Like the consequence was the loss of something important.
And at all costs is such a dramatic and useful phrase. Like, we need to win this at all costs, meaning no matter what we have to sacrifice, no matter what it takes, we will do it. At all costs.
And cost-effective is such a common phrase in professional conversations. Like, this solution is much more cost-effective, meaning it gives you good value relative to what you spend. It's cost-effective.
And hidden costs is such an important phrase. Like, watch out for the hidden costs, meaning expenses that aren't obvious at first, that sneak up on you later. Hidden costs.
Like that candle we were talking about.
The $40 candle. Actually, that one had no hidden costs. It was just openly expensive.
Openly expensive, no shame about it.
So cost is broader than price. It includes everything you give up or spend. The thing is always the subject, and it works both literally for money and figuratively for consequences and losses.
Okay, expression 3, value. And this one is really interesting because it moves us away from the specific number and into something more subjective.
Right, like price and cost are about numbers, but value is about what something is worth to you or to someone, which can be completely different from the price.
Exactly. Like the price of a concert ticket might be $100. That's the number on the tag. But the value of it to someone who loves that artist, who's waited years to see them live, is so much more than $100.
And the value of the same ticket to someone who doesn't know the artist at all might be 0, or even negative if they have to sit through it.
The value of a concert for someone who hates live music is genuinely negative.
Deeply negative. Like, please refund me my time as well as the money.
Exactly. So value is personal, it's subjective, and it doesn't always match the price.
And good value is such a natural everyday phrase. Like, this restaurant is really good value, meaning the price you pay is justified by the quality you get. It's worth it. Good value.
And the opposite, poor value or bad value. Like, honestly, that hotel was poor value, meaning the price was too high for what we actually got. It wasn't worth it. Poor value.
And value for money is used constantly in reviews, in recommendations, in any conversation about whether something was worth buying. Like, was it good value for money? meaning did you receive what justified what you spent?
And I think value for money is one of those phrases that tells you a lot about the English relationship with spending. Like, there's this built-in question, did I get my money's worth?
The eternal question of every purchase ever made.
Every single one. And value works for non-money things too. Like, I really value our friendship, meaning I appreciate it deeply. I recognize how important it is. I value it.
And values, as a noun in the plural, means your principles, your beliefs, the things that matter to you as a person. Like, she has really strong values, meaning she has clear principles, things she believes in and lives by.
And shared values is such a common phrase in relationships, in business, and friendships. Like, we work well together because we have shared values, meaning we believe in the same kinds of things. We share values.
And add value is huge in professional conversations. Like, how does this add value to the project? Meaning, how does this make things better? How does it improve what we're doing? How does it add value?
And undervalue is such an important word. Like, she consistently undervalues herself, meaning she doesn't recognize how much she's worth, how much she contributes. She undervalues herself.
And that one is so real. Like, so many people, especially learners, undervalue what they've achieved. Like, oh, I only know a few words. But a few words is more than 0 words, and that has value.
Real value. So value is about importance and worth as perceived by someone, not the number on the tag, but the meaning behind it. And it works for money, for relationships, for principles, and for professional contributions. Okay, last one, worth. And this one is the most personal and the most emotional of today's 4.
So the core of worth is a judgment, like you're evaluating something and deciding whether what you give is justified by what you get. Like, is this worth it? Meaning, is the price or the effort or the sacrifice justified by the result?
And that's such a deeply personal question. Like, the same thing can be worth it for one person and completely not worth it for another.
Like, was the gym membership worth it? And for someone who goes every day, absolutely yes. But for someone who went twice in January and then never again...
And still paid for the whole year. Absolutely not worth it.
We've all been that person at least once.
At least once. And worth is honestly one of the most common and useful phrases in everyday English. Like, was the trip worth it? Is this class worth it? Do you think it's worth it?
And the answer is always personal. Like, nobody can tell you if something is worth it to you. Only you can decide that.
And worth also works as a preposition in a specific structure, like, it's worth trying, it's worth waiting for, it's worth the effort. Like, the effort or the wait is justified by the outcome. It's worth it.
And net worth is a really important financial term. Like, her net worth is estimated at several $1 million, meaning the total value of everything she owns minus everything she owes, her net worth.
And self-worth is one of the most important concepts in emotional well-being. Like, she's been working on her self-worth, meaning how much she values herself, how much she believes she deserves good things, her sense of her own worth.
And self-worth is something that so many people struggle with, like feeling like you're not enough or that what you do doesn't matter.
And to any listener who feels that way about their English journey, you are worth more than you think. Every effort counts. Every word learned has worth.
Absolutely. And for what it's worth is such a great phrase. Like, for what it's worth, I think you made the right decision. Meaning, my opinion might not matter much, but I want to share it anyway. For what it's worth.
That phrase is so humble and so considerate. Like, you're sharing your perspective while acknowledging that the other person gets to decide what it means to them.
And worth your while is really useful. Like, I promise it'll be worth your while. Meaning, the time and effort you invest will produce a worthwhile result. it'll be worth it.
And worthy as an adjective is really powerful. Like, she is so worthy of that opportunity, meaning she deserves it. She has what it takes. She is worthy.
And noteworthy and trustworthy and praiseworthy all use worthy in the same way. Like, that's a noteworthy achievement, meaning it's worth noting. It deserves attention.
So, worth is a personal judgment about whether something justifies the investment. Works with it, as in worth it, works as a financial term in net worth, works emotionally in self-worth, and shows up beautifully in phrases like for what it's worth and worth your while. Okay, role play time.
Yes. So the scenario is two friends, Mia and Daniel, at a market, looking at things to buy and having a very real, very relatable conversation about money.
Perfect. I love this because this is exactly where all 4 words come up naturally. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Look at this bag. Isn't it beautiful?
It is gorgeous. What's the price?
$240.
I'm sorry. How much?
$240.
Daniel, that's a bag. It carries things. Things cost much less to carry themselves.
Daniel, it's leather. It's handmade. It'll last forever.
Everything costs a lot these days, but does this cost $240 worth of lasting forever?
I think so. Like, the value of a quality bag is so much more than the price tag.
Okay, explain that to me seriously.
So, if I buy a cheap bag for $30 and it falls apart in 6 months, I buy another one and another one. That cost adds up. But if I buy this once and keep it for 10 years, the cost per year is actually incredibly low.
Okay, that's actually a reasonable argument.
And the value of carrying something beautiful every day that you love is worth something too.
You're using price, cost, and value in one argument to justify a $240 bag.
Is it working?
A little. Okay, but is it worth it to you? Like, genuinely, is it worth it?
If I love it and use it every day for the next 10 years, yes, I think it's worth it.
Okay, but look, there's a very similar bag.
Right over there. And the price is $60. The quality looks different.
Does it though, or does it just cost less?
Actually, the leather feels thinner. And look at the stitching.
Okay, you have a point. The value is clearly different.
Right, like the price is lower, but the value is also lower. So the worth of the expensive one might actually be higher, even though the price is higher.
You know what? I actually followed all of that.
Because you've been listening to Business English Desk.
Because clearly, okay, fine. Do you think it's worth going back for it?
I think it's worth at least thinking about.
Let's go get some coffee first, because this level of financial decision-making requires caffeine.
Absolutely. And hopefully the coffee is good value for money.
At these prices, it better be.
And there it is. All 4 words in one very relatable shopping conversation.
That's what knowing these words actually sounds like in real life.
What's the price? The specific number on the tag. This costs a lot. The thing doing the costing. The value of a quality bag. The importance beyond the number. The worth of the expensive one. Personal judgment. Is it justified?
The price tag, the number. What does it cost? Total expenditure. The value is different. Subjective importance. Worth going back for it? Is the effort justified? Good value for money. Does what you get justify what you pay?
All 4 words used naturally in one completely real, completely relatable shopping conversation.
That's what knowing these words actually sounds like in real life.
Okay, quick quiz time.
Let's go.
Listeners, fill in the blank with the right word. Price, cost, value, or worth. Ready?
Sentence 1. Excuse me, what's the blank of this dress?
Price. What's the price of this dress? The specific number on the tag in the shop.
Sentence 2. This flight blank $300.
Costs. This flight costs $300. The flight is the subject. The flight has that price.
Sentence 3. Do you think this course is blank it?
Worth it. Is it worth it? A personal judgment. Does the investment justify the result?
Sentence 4. This restaurant is really good blank for money.
Value. Good value for money. What you receive justifies what you pay.
Sentence 5. The blank of living in London is incredibly high.
Cost. The cost of living. The total expense of existing there. Housing, food, transport, everything together.
Sentence 6. I really blank your advice. It means a lot to me.
Value. I value your advice. I place real importance on it. I appreciate it deeply.
Sentence 7. She has a very high sense of self blank.
Worth. Self-worth. How much she values herself. How much she believes she deserves good things.
Sentence 8. Is it blank waiting another hour for a table?
Worth. Is it worth waiting? Is the wait justified by the outcome?
Sentence 9. The blank of this painting has gone up significantly since the artist became famous.
Value. The value of the painting. Its importance and worth in the eyes of collectors. Not just the price tag, but the meaning behind it.
And last one, sentence 10. What blank did you pay for your apartment?
Price. What price did you pay? The specific number agreed at the moment of sale.
Listeners, how did you do? Drop your answers in the comments.
And if you got all 10, we are genuinely celebrating you right now.
Right now, big celebration.
Invisible, but real. Okay, let's bring it home. Today's 4 words. Price. The specific number on the tag attached to something for sale. Concrete, real, you can point to it. And figuratively, the consequence of a decision.
Cost, broader than price. Everything you give up or spend to get or do something. The thing is always the subject, works for money and for consequences. What you lose as a result of something.
Value. The importance or worth of something to someone. Subjective, personal, doesn't always match the price. Works for money, for relationships, for principles, and for professional contributions.
Worth, a personal judgment, is what you give justified by what you get. Works as worth it, as neg worth, as self-worth, and in phrases like for what it's worth and worth your while.
4 words, 1 world of money and meaning.
And the thing I love about putting them together is how they move from the outside to the inside. Like, price is the number you see on the tag. Cost is everything you actually take. Value is the importance you assign to it. And worth is your final personal verdict.
That's honestly the most beautiful and clear way I've ever heard those 4 words put together.
Oh, thank you. I've been thinking about it all episode.
Worth the wait.
See what you did there.
Couldn't resist.
Okay, before we go, your challenge this week.
Pick 2 of today's 4 words
Just 2.
and use them in a real conversation or a real message this week.
Next time you're shopping, ask about the price. Comment on the cost. Tell someone something is good value, or decide whether something is worth it.
And come tell us in the comments which one you used and where.
We genuinely love reading those, every single one.
If today helped you, hit that like button.
And subscribe if you haven't already.
New episodes every week. Real English, real conversations.
Share this with someone who still asks, what's the worth of this in a shop?
They need this episode immediately.
Send it to them right now.
This has been Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie, and we'll see you in the next one.
May everything you buy be worth the price.
May the cost always be lower than the value.
And may your self-worth never be on sale.
Never on sale, never discounted. Bye.
Bye!